That was a fun question. Any embarrassing moments while you were performing?
I fell off the stage once after we played at the Doghouse Saloon. I walked to the front of the stage to hand someone one of my drumsticks, and there was a gap from where the stage ended to where there's like a little bar area, and I fell in between.
Her bruise on her leg was like this
huge.
And then they put, after that, they put the reflector things
yeah, the
on
reflectors,
the side.
and they covered it after that.
Oh. We got it on film, actually. I want to get an instant replay. It's like,
my hair is my hair's a little bit longer, and it just goes when I fall.
Yeah, it was pretty.
And somebody saved me.
Morgan's fell on stage a whole bunch of times.
Yeah, I fell a couple times.
Lydia was the king one night.
And,
We want to talk about that.
places. We played at this one place. I think it was Chris's Club in Vallejo, and the stage is really short, so I hit my foot against the side of the stage and just fell.
So when you sat down?
Yeah, I've done it a couple times.
She walked backwards towards the stage when her heel hit the back. It just looked like she sat on the ground.
Yeah, I can't walk that well.
I have one.
Okay.
Okay, so we did. Oh man! So we did Good Morning Sacramento, right?
Yeah, or Sacramento and Company.
Sacramento and Company, and we were performing Unfold. It's one of our singles live on television, and we're sitting there. Kenzie starts off, on the hi-hat, ticking, and I'm like rocking out. I just swirl with my guitar, and it hits the microphone stand. You hear this just live on television, and I almost lose it and start laughing, and that was really funny. Embarrassing.
I'd have to say my most embarrassing moment was when we first started the band. I wouldn't move at all. I would just stand there and look pissed off all the time. And it wasn't because I was mad, it's just I was concentrating, and I didn't know stage performance, and I didn't know how to act on stage. So I'd look back at those videos, I'm like, oh my god, I look so mad, or I'm standing there.
I'd say all together as a group, our probably most embarrassing was probably our first show ever, and we call it actually the Aroarah.
No, that was the second show at the Boardwalk.
Okay, well, our second show ever, we had a 35-minute set. We were playing with a national touring act, and out of the 35, I think it was a 35-minute set, whatever, about 20 minutes of it, I was spent trying to tune my guitar. What happened was my guitar string broke, and at the time, Chelsea's dad, he restrung it for me, but he put the wrong gauge string on it. So the entire time I spent 20 minutes out of our set, and we're cussing at stage and we're fighting on stage in front of all these people. But that was the beginning, and that started this whole thing off pretty much.
Yeah, when we started, we kind of had those issues. Yeah, when every band starts, they have those issues.
That one bad show.
Yeah, stage performance and not knowing what exactly is doing. You don't actually learn from it unless you actually do it and see how you act and everything. That was a funny show.
And don't party before you play.
No names. No names. But many people in bands, not even in our band, but in bands, once they turn 21, it takes them a while till they realize they're a limit. And they'll have that one bad show too, but it's just a personal bad show, and the rest of their band is just looking at them like, what's going on?
You drunk ass.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Just always learn to have control over yourself before you perform and knowing that you can do it.
I'll spread that advice around.